Hello, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of December 2014. And it applies if you have your ascendant, your sun, or your moon in Virgo. Especially with the moon if you're a woman and if you were born during the night. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, in the challenge position, we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about satisfaction, about being pleased, being proud of what we've managed to achieve. So you can see here, this man has all those cups behind him, and those are things he managed to achieve. Since this card comes up in the challenge position, I'm going to say we're going to have, us Virgos, we're going to have a tough time dealing with anything that or everything we could achieve, with being satisfied. Maybe, we as Virgos tend to be a little bit nitpicky, a little bit, the perfectionist in us is like, oh no, that's not perfect, so it can't be a success. Sometimes it can, and sometimes we have a hard time dealing with the success that comes into our life. So definitely, since this is in the challenge position, we're gonna have a tough time dealing with all the things that we managed to achieve, which is not that bad. Let's think about that. Okay, let's see the heart of the reading. Okay. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups talks about balance, about connection with our inner world, our inner spiritual life. It can also talk about a new relationship, okay, a new love coming into our lives. But for me, usually this means we are being, I think, once we manage to accept all of the things that we achieved, all of this, once we manage to accept that we are satisfied and that we accomplished a lot, we are going to be able to just be at peace with ourselves, be sailing calm waters, be connected with our spiritual side, okay, feel balanced. Let's keep going with the reading and see where this goes. Okay. This very well could mean there's a new love coming into our lives, or that we are reconnecting, okay, with our partners. Here's why. We have at the bottom the lovers. The lovers can very well mean, that there's a new relationship coming into our lives, and paired with the Ace of Cups, it could definitely be that. The lovers also talks about making a decision. It talks about joining two different sides of our personality. We have the man and the woman, okay, and they're coming together. So it can very well that we are finally merging two sides of our lives. We're making the decision to merge two sides of our lives, and that allows us to have a little bit more of satisfaction, and it also allows us to feel more balanced and to have a more balance in our life. And the crown, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a younger energy. It can be the signs of air, okay, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. If you have any of these signs in your sun, your moon, or your ascendant, it can very well be you, that you're taking the decision to accept this satisfaction and feel more centered. But it can also be this person that comes into your life as a form of relationships, okay, as a new relationship. And you can't, the challenge comes because we can't believe that we're finally having a relationship that is um, so fulfilling, that allows us to be in balance, because maybe we haven't had that sort of thing for a while. So once it comes along, it's almost too good to believe it. Okay, and since it's a younger energy, I don't think it's a younger person. I think it's a younger energy that um, renews renews our own energy, and allows us to reconnect with maybe past emotions, or a feeling of just being more youthful. Okay, let's see the final card. Okay, final card is Strength in reverse. Now, this could be, it can be a little bit weird for the final card after such a good reading, but what I think it is, because strength, let's talk about strength for a little bit. Strength is about inner strength. We have a woman dominating a lion with, with flowers. So obviously it's not a card about physical strength. It's not about a card of yelling louder and that's why I'm right, so I'm bigger and that's why I'm right. It's a card about inner strength, because her face is also very pacific. She's not struggling to dominate this lion. She's just doing it. She trusts. Okay. Now, since the card is in reverse, I think this is an advice. I really think that the tarot is given an advice. Since we're having problems accepting what we have accomplished, I think we need the tarot's advice, and just go with the flow. Don't resist it. Okay, that's what. Don't. That's why the card is reversed. Don't fight it. Don't use your strength to fight it. Just go with the flow. Go with whatever this energy, this person is bringing into your life. Whether it's a love relationship or just a new way to look at your life, or someone who is just saying, someone younger who's just saying, hey, stop beating yourself up. Look at everything that you've managed to achieve. What you achieve is real. It's not just in your head, and you're not being, you're not having a big head because you're saying, oh, I achieved this. You're just saying what happened. Okay? This is someone who has worked for all of this, and you've managed to achieve it. So whether it's a person as a love relationship that comes along, or maybe your partner that says, no, you achieve all of this, you should feel proud, just go with it. Okay? That's the energy that comes from the month of December, Virgo. And I think it also goes with the month, because December, we're at the end of the year. We're trying maybe to just make a balance of what happened this year, what we managed to achieve, what we didn't. And I think we're going to realize that we achieved a lot. Okay, but we need to learn to feel proud of it without feeling embarrassed. And I think we're going to receive help, okay, to achieve that state of mind and those feelings. Okay, Virgo, this is what I see for the month of December 2014. If you like a private reading, you can contact me at pandorastarot@gmail.com. All the information is in the box below this video. And if you see my weeklies, I will see you next week. And if not, I will see you next month. That is also next year. So, bye.